So I'm nearing the last step for making the nose ribs. I traced out the inside curve of my template onto all the nose ribs. And now I'll go over to the bandsaw and cut out inside the line. I'll try to get close to it, but make sure I stay inside of it. And then I'm going to set up something on the router table. But this will be a little bit different than last time because now I won't have something to screw into, so I'll have to do it differently. And I'll take each nose rib, and each one should end up identical, having an identical cutout to this shape right here on the template. So off to the bandsaw. So I have gotten to the last phase of preparing the nose ribs, and that is to route this inside so it's nice and smooth. I cut it close to a line that I drew using the template as a guide. Drew a line, cut it out on the bandsaw. It's close, and honestly I could leave it, but it's not even. Every one would be a little bit different from every other one, and it just doesn't have the level of polish I'm after. So this isn't a beautiful jig, but I just took the template, screwed several pieces of scrap around the perimeter of it, and then attached that whole thing to this MDF, which I clamped to my bench. And then I can pop nose ribs in and out here of that jig. And what I'll do is I'll take this router. You can see the bit that I've got installed on it there. Got a bearing here. This is a half-inch bit, and it's a diameter that'll work fine with what I have got here, with what I'm trying to do. That bearing will ride on the inside of the jig, or of the template, the MDF template that I made originally, and it'll just follow that curve around and trim off the excess that you can see of my nose rib just hanging over the edge there a little bit. Trim that off and it should be real nice. Like I said, the jig isn't the nicest, so hopefully it doesn't fall apart or something, or hopefully I don't destroy the template or the nose rib. So we'll give it a shot here and see what happens. I'm going to have to do 28 of these, so hopefully the jig will hold together for that long. One of the problems I had when I screwed this in here, the nose rib split along the edge, or split right down the middle, so I glued it, so we'll see if it holds together. It's important just to hold the router flat on this the entire time. Once you get over to one side, don't put more pressure on that side or it'll tip over. Just try to keep it flat and level the entire time, so you get a nice even cut. I like it. "28 ribs done. Half of them cut with a 6-degree angle on those slots, the other half cut with an angle going the other way. And this set, well, half of each for the upper wing going each direction, and these all with a straight cut for the bottom pair of wings. Took a lot of time to get prepared to make all the cuts, but the end result is a very quick process of cutting and great results. So the moral of the story is simply to spend all the time you need to in preparation and building good jigs, and then you'll end up with good cuts and good quality parts that are consistent.